showing some changes that we are going to prepare everything at the, away from the bedside. Then we bring the medication and come over here. So just like the other injection, first reading MAR sheet. If you do not know, go find out the action of the medication and all that. Why is it important? You need to do assessment based on that. For example, when we give injection, we always write only diclofenac because our students have not yet taken pharmacology. We don't change all type of medications. They do not know. So pain, they should remember to carry a pain scale to do the assessment. Okay, keep those things in your mind. So how much is available for, how many to be administered, based on that sometimes calculation to be done. We avoid big calculations because at this level it's difficult for them, but we ask them separate quiz which is tough for them. This is easier only. Okay, directly 75 mg 1 ml only you will find it here. So there is no change. Then if they don't know, they read about it, then they go back to the patient. Again, all the steps, privacy, washing hands, verifying, then telling the patient, assessing the patient, how much is the pain level, okay, and then asking the patient where was the last dose given, or if it is the first time, where you want to have. Okay, in hospital jail setting, they will want it in the hand, most of the patients. No, we should not give, okay, unless it is a vaccine which is less than 1 ml, we should not give it in the deltoid. So tell them that we have to give it over here. Can you turn, if possible, position now. But if you want, you can do position later also, it's not wrong. Okay, so once the patient is okay, patient is saying left lateral or right lateral, change the position and keep the patient ready. One more important thing is allergies. You have to ask about, do you have any allergies for any medications? We don't ask that in insulin. So remember to ask that. Okay. Anything else I have missed out? They always get confused. They come and ask, can you swallow oral medication? All they will come. Okay, but just whatever, let them ask. What is specific if they are asking? In exam, no, their anxiety level is very high. Yes, they talk all those things. Okay, and position the patient. I'll get ready. Okay, we have the ampules. We will put one label over here because each ampule, it is only water and it's very difficult to read. So what do? We put a label over here which reads, I brought a label. This is my book. Okay, which should have the name, how much is the dosage, okay, and in how many ml and expiry date. If you are making, you make like this. Sticker, no? Can you take it out? Just put it over here. Okay, we have two different types of syringes. Okay, but please avoid using this. It seems they are not getting any more supplies of this, the one which is having the needle already with that. So we will use only this so that during exam they will not have any confusion. Okay. I need to collect 2 needles. As I told you, filter needle and the other needle. Then always we need one extra item, that is the gauze piece. Okay, 1 gauze piece we need. Actually, I have asked for smaller gauze pieces. These are all not ideal one. We need this. Again, we need only 1 because we are opening the ampule. It's only for cleaning the patient. Okay. Anything else? Medications are here. Okay, we will be using this for the patient. Okay. Now, first check with my nurse. Let me do it with this. So it is, okay, patient name and all I am telling her. Then diclofenac sodium 75 mg in 1 ml. This is also 1 ml. So I will be giving 1 ampule because it is 75 in 1 ml. Okay, I have assessed the pain. It is maybe 8 or something. I can tell her. And every 8th hourly it can be given. Only in the night they have given. So morning I can give. Okay, first check is over. Now I prepare all my things. Actually, if you want to know, we don't need to wear gloves at all. Only when we want to administer, we need to wear gloves. But now, since they are beginners, some medications and all may come into their hand Okay, that is one thing. And when we tried that step, all the students were forgetting to wear gloves at all. So it's better, like subcutaneous, you wear it now itself. It's not going to harm in any way. Okay, it is just to protect you from, what do you say? Maybe needle stick injury we cannot say. We have to be careful, but I am just saying. Okay, so mine is ready. This is for breaking only the ampule. Only for that we are collecting this. This is for the patient. Okay, now because not like the insulin syringe, this is not protected at all. So once they open, they have to be very careful not to touch the tip and other things. So let them be very carefully handling these things. Okay, first we are going to only do the withdrawing, isn't it? So filter needle only we are going to use. So check
If we have the pleasure of filter.
Yes, we have. Okay, if at all we don't have, we will change the needle. Okay, we use one needle for withdrawing. For example, you have to collect 2 of this. Use one for withdrawing, throw it, and then use that. Okay, that is also it. See, they will all try to tear it as they like, open it as they like. Please do not follow such steps. See, where you need to open, they give a way. Please open it only like this. Okay, they should understand about the sterile things, how they should open. Then they can open the syringe completely. Okay, I should collect one more kidney tray. It is waste I want to grow. If we do not do correctly, students will not do it correctly. Okay, so after I open, let me check whether it is tight or working. Okay, the screw and all that. Never let them touch anywhere. Okay, they hold it as they like, they touch everywhere, but we have to be closely watching them. See how we are fixing without touching the tip also. Screw it, just twist it. Okay, twist it.
Then remove the cover.
Okay, we have to remove, but let me finish breaking all this.
I mean the
Okay?
plastic.
Yes. Okay, let it be like this. Now I am going on to my medication. Let me do the second check. Okay, second check. You know the steps now. All I do it. Second check is done. When they want to break the ampule, first step. Do you see all the medications are here? Okay, in one exam we failed 8 students because they did not do this when they took the medication. It was only 0.5 ml, which they never realized. They just went and gave the injection also. Okay. So first step is to flip it. So all the medicines goes down. The neck also is there. We are going to break in that neck area. Some I think they have put a dots over here. Okay. Yes. Okay. It's very easy. You just have to hold with your thumb and the other finger. Okay, they say break it like this, but I like to break it the other way. I think it doesn't. Yes, for safety, but somehow it doesn't come for me. But you can do however. Yes.
You rotate. If it is hard, rotate the cone
Yes.
until it is soft.
Okay, so just that's all. It's finished. Immediately throw it. Okay. Then you are going to withdraw now. It is always better for the students, keep it on the surface. We can even raise the height of this so that they need not bend and do, but it is better to do it this way. But once they are doing many times, okay, in the hand, it's easy for them. Now you open, because filter needles are very big, it's very easy for us to go inside. They should not touch anywhere outside, go directly here. I teach the students to take it like this. Okay, now when they are breaking the ampules, many accidents happen. Please be with them, okay? Because one had it in their hand and things like that. So be with them. Don't scare them.
Too much thick this.
Yeah, we are not going to use. Okay, see that as much as possible you push out all the air before even going to the bedside. This one here is not. Yeah, okay. And usually they give little extra. So don't worry, when you are pushing it out, it will be enough, correct? Even if you push out little, yeah, usually they give little extra. They know that we make mistake. Okay, again third check, every student will forget. before throwing this. If you throw, gone.
خلاص gone.
How you will check? Okay, so third check,
that's right.
they have to do quickly. Third check. Now they throw. After throwing, let them change the needle. Okay. See, if this is what I said. At this stage, why I kept this gauze piece? Okay. You can remove it, but I find students finding it difficult.
Yeah.
Just ask them to hold it and remove. Okay. I have to wear that. Then throw it here. This time, if they try to do all these things here, they can contaminate.
Yes,
You understand?
Lose the
So,
medication.
this needle we don't ask them to unscrew here. Somehow you do it with the gauze which we have used already. It is a better technique. Last I will show you how we remove it. Okay. Then they have to be very careful not to contaminate anything, holding it in their hands, then again screwing the new needle. Okay. Even if some air bubbles are there, let them not worry. We are going to adjust all that at the bedside. So what do I need at the bedside? Only this much is needed. Going to clean, going to give, I need a cotton. Let them have the sharp container. All these things, they can even leave it here, come back and discard it. No problem. Okay. So go to the bedside. Position is already done. Okay. I should be the other side. Another technique also you should remember.
Face the patient.
Yes, face the patient. When you come
It's
over
always
here,
face the patient.
okay. Facing the patient is easy because automatically your opposite hand on the opposite buttocks will come. That is the reason. If you are doing from the other side, you will find it difficult. Okay. Here they should remember some step called draping. So they cannot just open the patient completely like that and then do the procedure, only exposing this area. Okay. This is not the ideal of the bones and all that. Okay, we imagine this is anterior iliac spine, iliac crest. Imagine this is trochanter. But these are all, we cannot see the landmark properly. Okay. So, see my area. This area they should give. Okay, this is the area for the injection. Then let them, if they show it to you, after they, tie it, no problem. Wherever they want, they can give. They should learn that how they should do the landmark. That's all. Patricia, will you hold for me? Okay. So again, same technique of cleaning, center to outer circular. Keep it in your hand. Because I have an air bubble, I want to adjust all that. Again, they can check. Many of the students do not fix the needle properly. They just keep it there. When they come over here, it falls off. Okay, let them pull only this way. If air bubble is there, push it out, but the medicine also should not reduce. Yeah, it's one. Okay. Now we are going to hold it like a pen, always 90 degree. Okay, we are going to do Z-drag technique. So see, my ulnar portion of my hand should be giving lot of pressure and it goes. I should not leave this till I finish my injection. You know, students forget after they go inside, they forget about this hand. Okay, I should not leave this till I finish my injection. So I go quickly. They are saying actually like an arrow, it should be pushed. But on a real human being, all that is not allowed. Okay, I have seen the videos also. They really do like that, and I saw blood coming. I don't know why they are doing
because
like
the
that.
pain, you will not feel
No,
less pain.
no,
You know,
it is-
something
No, it's
sharp.
painful.
It's
More
bleeding,
than-
dear. It's very painful. No, I have tested all that.
They say.
Okay, and one step we should tell them is this leg is flexed. It's because we have relaxed that muscle. One. Then
Deep
another
breath.
step we are going to tell the patient, Mister, can you take deep breath and relax through the mouth? Let them breathe. So this muscle gets relaxed. So it is easy
And
for
they
us
got
to
busy,
go inside. Yes, they are distracted also at the same time. Okay, so push like this. I'm not going quickly, but just quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. You see my hand? I have still not left my ulnar push, but see my hands, it has come and it is stabilizing the syringe. Okay. First step is aspiration. Though we have done the landmark correctly, sometimes it can be in the blood vessel. Okay, if you find blood, You have to take it out, throw the whole thing, prepare again, another side. Okay, they say 5 to 10 seconds. 5 seconds you wait for aspiration, there is nothing. Then they are saying you should count at least 10. That means 10 seconds for 1 ml. We have taken 1 ml, isn't it? So it should not be faster. Till 10 seconds you will be giving very slowly like that. Okay. Again you need to keep for 10 seconds. Subcutaneous 5 seconds. This till they count 10. Okay. After they finish, now only I am releasing my Z-track. Keep the cotton and rub it. Same direction. Okay. Now what are all the problems the students will do? After they go inside, they move all these directions because they are scared. They are all scared. You should tell them in the real patient how many directions the needle is poking. So we have to avoid such things. Okay. So tell them about it.
And you will feel very happy when you say it's done and the
The
patient.
patient says, I don't know, you give.
Yes.
So give all examples to them. Once it is done, okay, you check whether any bleeding is there. Mostly no bleeding. If at all bleeding is there, you can give pressure for some time or put a sticker. Very rarely, it doesn't happen. Okay, thank you. So put the patient back properly. We are not replacing anything now. Okay, insulin, immediately I put it there. Now I have a kidney tray, I have kept it there. Then put the patient properly. You want to put the patient back in supine. All those things are done. Now, after putting the side rails, see this, unscrewing is like this. Empty circle.
Yeah.
Okay, this area. Yeah, but it doesn't count for students. Especially during exam, it doesn't come at all. Yeah, we cannot waste time in this. So, should we teach them? No, you practice it. When we are practicing, what are they doing? Filter needle, they are coming and doing all these things, making it unsterile.
So better not to teach.
You can teach, but say that last only they should do this. If they don't get it, leave it, no problem. It's not a mistake. Okay? And documentation, replace all your things. Please explain
Yes.
to them if you develop any allergies or anything, or I will come after half an hour to check your pain level. Really, they should come.
And do the 10 scale.
Imagine now 1 hour is over. How is the pain now? Okay, like that they have to say also. Okay, any doubts? Z-track technique is important. Aspiration is important. 10 seconds after we finish the injection is important. Position also is very, very important. Then some of the techniques which we told, facing the patient, opposite hand on the opposite buttocks when we are locating, all these things are. The last one,